Okay, let me share my screen. So we're gonna continue to talk about what's the common mistakes that people make. So the first thing is what's the difference between R and 两? So a lot of times the people are confused with the difference between R and 两 because both means two. But what's the difference? So let's talk about the usage of R. So R, a lot of times we just use as a digit. So if you have a phone number or a series of number like bank account, a zip code, etc. So you just use a digit. You can just say R. So for example, a lot of times we say 你的电话是多少? So 你的 is your, 电话 is a phone call, 是 is 多少. So it's kind of a what's your phone number? 你的电话是多少? So when you say your phone number, you can just say say it 你的电话是多少? And then the second situation is you use R is when you're trying to say ordinal numbers. So for example, like when you say the second, so a lot of times you put a D in front of R. So there is an ordinal number, so you kind of put things into order. So if you say DR, it's the second. If you say the second day, you can say 第二天. So 第二天, the second day. Versus if you say 两天, is more you use to count things. If you say 2 days, you say 两天. But February, because it's the second month of the year, you say 二月. 二月. Well, Tuesday, you can either say 星期二 or 周二, because it's kind of like we start the week from Monday, so it's kind of like the second day of the week. So you can either say 星期二 or 周二. So you say 星期, that's the week. 二 is two, so 星期二, that's Tuesday. So 周二 is also Tuesday. 星期二. And also, we can use R for a lot of times say the numbers. So for 20 or 22, so kind of like intense or kind of like a small numbers. So you will use R. But for bigger numbers, if you say 200, 2000, you can either do 两 or R. So either way works. So for example, if you say 200 or 200, either way works for 200. 2000, you can either say 2000 or 2000. For 20,000, you can either say 21 or 21, either way works. But for 20, you can only say 20. For if you say in the tens or in the kind of like the unit, you can only say 2. But for bigger numbers, you can go either ways. And then 两 is normally when you're counting things. So for example, if you say 两个人, two people. So when it's counting things, normally you use 两 and then the measure word, then the noun. So if you say 两个人, two people, two books, you say 两本书. 两本书, so 本 is the measure word for books. 两本书, two books. So when you tell the time, so if you say 2 o'clock, you say 2点. So if you say right now it's 2 o'clock, you can say 现在 is right now 2点. So right now is 2 o'clock. So you only say 2. So for 2 o'clock, but when you say 22 seconds or 20, so 2:20, you still say the minute using R, but only use the hour using 2. So 现在2点 right now is 2 o'clock. So let's go over of more examples when you use R or 2. So for example, if I want to say the second oldest brother, we say 二哥. 二哥 because like you kind of put like your brothers like in order, like based off their age. So 二哥 as the second oldest brother, 二哥. But if you say I have two brothers, you actually counting, so you say 两个哥哥, 两个哥哥. So two brothers, 两个哥哥. Okay, and then Tuesday, we say 星期二. Again, you kind of put like the day of the week in order. So you say 星期二. But when you're actually counting 2 weeks, you say 两个星期. 两个星期. February, we say 二月. So again, it's ordinal numbers. February is the second month of the year, so you say 二月. But if you say 2 months, it's actually counting. So you will say 两个月,两个月, 2 months. Okay, and then the next one, if you say the second book, you say 第二本书. Because the same thing, you put things into order, a second. 第二本书. But if you say 2 books, you say 两本书,两本书. And a lot of times you see words like 俩. So it's pronounced 俩, and you see the right part is the same with 两, and you add the person radical next to 俩. So it's kind of like you only use this word for indicate two people. And normally you use after pronouns or nouns. So for example, if you say 2 of us, you say 我们俩. 我们俩. So 我们 is we or us. 俩 is two of us. 我们俩. If it's 2 of them, 他们俩. 他们俩. So 他们 is they, 俩 is 2 of them. 他们俩. If it's like a father and a son, you say 父子俩. 父 is a father, 父亲. 子 is a kid or child. 父子俩, 2 of them. 父子俩, father and a son. If you say 母子俩, 母 is mother. 子 is like a son. If you say 母子俩, is mother and the son, 2 of them. 母女俩. 母 is mother, 女 is like a daughter. 母女俩 is mother and daughter. 哥俩. 哥 is like a older brother, but if it's a 哥俩, it's like a brothers, 2 brothers. 姐俩, you say two sisters. So we use 哥 and 姐 for when you say like 哥俩 brothers, but we don't say 弟俩. And 弟 is younger brother, but we don't say that. Or we don't say 妹俩. We don't use the younger sister for two sisters. We only say 哥俩 brothers, and then 姐俩 two sisters. Okay,